Hi, my name is Sandy Carter. I'm IBM's Vice President of Social Business, and welcome to our Social Business Coffee Break. We have a wonderful surprise for you today. We have a great guest joining us, Jean Valbeau from Prudential Financial. She is the Director of Process Management, and she has an exciting story to tell us about social. But first, why don't you just tell me a little bit about why you started with social, and then we'll get into some of the great stories as well.
Okay, thanks so much for having me, Sandy. This is a real great opportunity to tell Prudential's story. And Prudential's story actually began with one sentence, and this was pretty exciting. It was our general counsel, our chief counsel for the company, that actually said, "I want a blog." So we had a great start, because now here we have somebody at the highest level that really wants to get into social, and that gives us that top-down approach that we really need, because if it's somebody that high level that wants to initiate this type of conversation, everybody has to listen. So that's how we actually got started.
That's a great story.
Yes.
You know, yesterday we did this session on the top trends of 2013, and one of them was going beyond marketing. And I think, Jean, you guys have just done such a tremendous job there with legal and compliance and so much more. So can you just tell others who are sitting there probably, you know, with their jaw dropped open now, legal and compliance and social? Tell us a little bit about that, please.
Because it started with Susan Blount, who is our chief counsel, we rolled out initially our pilot into LCBE, which is our Law Compliance, Business Ethics, and External Affairs Department, which is why we call it LCBE, because it's a mouthful. But this gave us an opportunity to talk to all of our legal experts and all of our compliance experts that supported all of our various businesses, so that they could weigh in on the risks while they were using it before the rest of the company really had an opportunity to use it. They then began to invite their business partners into it. And the growth then became organic across the enterprise, because basically by having law and compliance so heavily invested in it, it was pretty much like permission to go in and actually use these tools without fear. So it's getting people past that fear factor by having the law and compliance experts weigh in first.
So what would be some of the advice that you'd give all of our viewers out there watching your best practice story from Prudential Financial? What would be maybe one or two things that you would say, make sure that you, what?
Engage law and compliance early. Because if you go in after the fact, after people have been using it, it takes things out of a sequence where you can get all of that really important input in right from the very beginning. And then also, give people permission. You know, it's really important for people to understand and to hear from the right people that it's okay to use this, and that it's an important productivity tool. And I think those are really the best advice that I can give at this point.
Outstanding. Well, guys, this has been our Social Business Coffee Break, a great best practice story from Prudential Financial. Please make sure that you take advantage of this great insight that's been given as you move forward in your social business journey. My name is Sandy Carter. Thank you very much for your time.